Hello everyone, my name is Garrison and this game is Rise of Kingdoms. And do we have the cooldown for the Light and Darkness? Yes, we do. So KvK Season 4 is at our doorstep. Are you prepared for the KvK Season 4? That is a good question. So let's discuss today about Light and Darkness. What is this cooldown meaning? I'm just gonna have to take this text for just a minute so you can see which cooldown I'm talking about. Is it actually going to be the KvK that we're starting in? Is it actually going to be the selection of the kingdoms that you're gonna match in the Light and Darkness event? Or is the Eve of the Crusade starting? So there's probably about 3 variations what this countdown is actually meaning. Well, my best guess is that it's going to start the selection, because the kingdoms that are already in Light and Darkness right now, if I'm 100% correct, that's exactly what they've done. The first thing what they had was the selection of the kingdoms. So I'm gonna put the text back on and let's see who is tuning in for tonight's live stream. Nemesis Gaming, Extra Gamer, Raven, Oscar, Adel, Khalif, Eric. How are you guys doing? Neil, Hurst. Hi Ronnie, how are you doing? I'm doing very fine, Neil. Thanks for asking. How are you all doing? Welcome to the live stream. Basel, any information about new epic commanders coming? I have no information about that. Eric, thank you very much. Devil Ronin, hello. Amr, hello. Miss you, Ronnie. Well, I'm doing daily videos. You can definitely see me daily if that's what you want. I'm also on the general voice chat on my Discord if you guys wanna hop in. It's Open Mic Friday. Everyone is welcome on the general voice channel. David M, hello. Can we come into the Discord? Yes, you can come into the Discord. If you talk too much. 50k subscriber, guys. I don't think I'm actually there. It's going very slow lately, and that's actually a bit of a problem. The subscriber countdown is not going as high as it used to be. The view count is also not going as it used to be, but we try to do our best. So always don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. It actually help us a lot. Greetings, Ronnie. Hope you're doing good and safe. I am Meher. Thank you very much. Andre, hello. Hello, Andre. Welcome to the stream. For 50k sub, I need to do 12-hour stream? Gotta be kidding. I'd rather do a 2-hour stream and get drunk. I'm not saying I'm doing it. I just said instead of 12 hours. Dr. Devil. B8 Hoven. Hi, Ronnie. Have fun with this KvK. I'm looking forward to your videos on Light and Darkness. Thank you very much. I stopped using Mina Double C. I use Mina Mehmet. Seems better. Well, there's definitely good synergy between Minamoto and Mehmet. So there's nothing wrong. Hi from India. Hi from UK. And Joy Gaming. Giveaway? I don't think so. I'm not sponsored. Hello Ronnie, I'm a big fan of you. Ikram, thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. Is it true that it's 28 days away from start of it? The experience killer, that's a good question. Well, what I believe is that once this timer goes away, this 2 days timer, we're gonna have the selection of the team, which takes about 10 days. If I'm correct, whoa. If I'm correct, that's exactly what the other kingdoms that are doing Light and Darkness right now had. So they had about 10 days to actually try to decide if they can make 2 teams together. And after that, they had a 20-day cooldown until they had the Eve. So that's 10, 20 plus Eve of the Crusade is another 10. That's 42 days. Maybe they changed things a little bit. Maybe they shortened the wait time or the countdowns. That can be a thing as well. Maybe it's not 10 days. Maybe after you select the teams, in a couple of days you have the Eve of the Crusade. We don't know all these things. Only they do. So we have to wait every time. Wait for the countdown, see what happens next, then wait for the countdown, see what happens after that. They don't give us any information, and that's sad. It's really sad. People not knowing what's actually happening.
Hello. Hi, Ronnie.
Hello, hello, welcome, Marcus Hellwich. Hola, my digital amigo. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. How about new epic commanders? Well, you're talking to the wrong guy. I hope there will be new epic commanders, but I'm not the one that can implement them. That's for sure. And what do you do in that 20 days is damn long? Well, pretty much what you're doing now. Log in for 2 minutes, spend your action points, and log off. It's okay if I put Richard 5232 with Constantine 25. That Constantine doesn't really look that great, to be honest. 2511 Constantine. Aman, you have 750 gold keys. Well, congratulations for that. I would say that you should wait. They should definitely introduce some epic commanders. Lyantrian, whoa, say hello. Hello. If you don't behave, I'm gonna mute you.
Okay.
Okay, behave.
Hello, bro, Ronnie.
Hello, welcome. After the timer finish, is it still possible to migrate in? Well, we are Imperium, so I don't think that is possible, but if you want to migrate somewhere, in theory, you should be able to. Who is better on Battlefield, Richard or Alex? Well, both are really good on the battlefield. Araz, welcome. Just Tiger, welcome to the stream. Finishing new style of KvK. This thing is very boring. Yeah, I heard that there's not much killing in this light and darkness.
Quarantine is so boring.
Well, bad luck for you then.
But at least I get more time to play Rise of Kingdoms.
There you go. Who's better, Edward or Ramses? For field battles, definitely Ramses. For rallies, Edward. Why you change from Spay to Ottoman? Because I can. No, hold on, no, I can say it other way. There is an achievement. You need to change your civilization 10 times. So whenever I go over 300,000 gems, I just spend 10,000 gems to change civilization. So I can get the achievement.
300,000 gems in my dreams.
Hi Ronnie, what's up? How is the situation in London now? I don't know. I haven't been to London for a while. But everything is good. I mean, just... I don't see anything crazy. Michael Rabb, hey Ronnie, do you think I should spend action points bottles for killing barbarians in the Lohar event? It all depends on the stage. Where are you in right now? But personally, I would say that Lost Kingdom or Light and Darkness, which is pretty much the same thing, that's the best way where you can actually spend your action points, to be honest. Mr.
Yeah,
F to do the C.
Because Marauders, they give really good rewards.
There you go. Even Nemesis says that.
Better than the ones in the KvK, the barbarians in the KvK.
Well, KvK, it's Lost Kingdom. It's just an abbreviation that Whenever they introduced the Lost Kingdom, the season 1, they didn't even tell us the name, so we had to wait until it started to actually know how is it called. So we all made up names, and the name was KvK, and everyone knows it as KvK. But Light and Darkness, Lost Kingdom, that's KvK.
Hey, Ronnie.
Hey, welcome. Just in case you are wondering, now that Karuak is 4 days, it only shows 3 days here, but you can check over here, it's still 2 days and 6. I'm at level 27 right now, and I haven't spent any bottles of action points. And last one, I've done it without spending any bottles of action points. So just the normal generation of action points. That's exactly how I'm fishing Karuak. That's the best way to do it. Hold on, I can do this better. Just might be a possibility because I'm live streaming. I might spend some action points if I run out. So I can do something while I answer some questions. The reason I started streaming sooner than
Because
usual.
it's Open Mic Friday.
Yes, because it's Open Mic Friday. But we also have practice at 19 UTC. So I need to be ready for that. Kenneth, how would you predict 245 versus AFG in Osiris League? Well, I already talked about that, about prediction. You can go ahead and check the video. Whose voice is this? That's Nemesis Gaming. He's on Discord. The tanky gems sound stupid for an achievement. Mr. F2DC, I was joking, bro. If you can't tell that, I was joking. I really think I'm spending 10,000 gems just to do a damn achievement. Ronnie, is Germany is good civilization or Spain is better? For free-to-play, I recommend Spain. Because you need to upgrade those commanders, especially the epic ones, as fast as possible. Francis, shout out to Francis. Not me. Yeah?
Donation.
Hello?
Hello. Marcos Helwich with 100 Mexican dollar. Thank you very much. Go Punishers. Hello, is that Kilon? You wanna say something, or if not?
Yeah, bro, I have to ask, is it a good idea for it open field for low level players against some T5 players? Or we should just defend the structures?
Well, if you can overwhelm a T5 player, then it's definitely good. Because you kill him really fast, but just going alone against a T5 player, no, that's not the way to go. T4. I mean, I do that, but I have max tech and a lot of legendaries. But no, as a free-to-play player or low spender, I wouldn't go against a T5 player. In a group, yes. With your mates, that's totally different situation. What are the best free-to-play combos? I've done a video about that. Nuno Lee, I have a video about that. If you want, I can give you a link. Kilon, can you mute your mic, please? You're making a lot of background noise. Marcus Helwich, thank you very much, brother. Support Ronnie. Just Tiger. Ronnie, is the civilization make a big difference for your troops than your attack or defense? Well, I'm gonna answer this once. So, the special troops of any civilizations, they have extra stats over the normal troops. That means attack, defense, and health. So the total amount of attack, defense, and health that you have is actually boosting those stats. So I'm just gonna go Cavs, for example. I think it's over here. Hope I'm not mistaken. So you see, this is the base attack, defense, and health of the Cavs, of the normal Cavs. Now if you go to some special civilization, I haven't done video where I actually show the stats, or you can check my Discord. There is all the stats of all the troops. You see that all the Cav civilization, they have either more attack or more defense or more health than the normal Cavs. So that's where your stats that you're increasing with your equipment, with your technology, talents, that's what it's actually empowering. That's why special units are stronger than the regular units. Because Royal Knight is a regular unit, even if it's a T5. So if I go on Archer, for example, because this is what Ottomans have specialty, they have extra attack and I think health a little bit. Hope I'm not mistaken. So all the attack that I'm empowering, it's actually granting even more attack. So if I have, let's say, 300% attack on my archers, and you have 300% attack on your archers, and you have normal archers, I have way more attack than you do, because the base attack of my archers is higher. So that's why civilizations play an important role on the troops. On the field battles, I'll be very honest, it's not so visually. You can't actually see a very high difference on the civilization, except if you're doing 1 versus 1 or 5 versus 5. But in Ark of Osiris or in Lost Kingdom, Light and Darkness, KvK, it's group battles. You know, so it's really massive group battles where if you get hit, you can beat the rock god. If you get hit by 30 archers, I mean, you go down. But if you don't get hit and you actually have some good civilization like, let's say, Spain or Arabia, or if you're with infantry, you have Rome, then you're definitely doing some damage. Either you're infantry or Cav player.
Hello, brother.
Hello, welcome.
What's going on?
I was just explaining because someone was asking about special troops and civilizations.
Yeah, even the video yesterday was really good about the training. You know, I always thought that it was it must be you must, like, if 20,000 or 50,000, you must like get a little bit of a discount, but it's exactly the same thing, which is surprising.
Yeah, it's exactly the same thing. Because I wanted to do a video about it. I'm not sure if they changed it. So I'm saying this. I'm not sure if they changed it. Because that's the reason I wanted to do a video. Long ago, I know I've done the math. And it was actually going that with reserves, you're training extra. And I was like, okay, well, got to do a video about it. I remembered and I said I got to do a video about it. So people know. But then I was doing the math and I was like, well, hold on. It's the exact same time.
So let me ask you a question, Ronnie. So now you see you're doing level 28. There's a good thing about porting on the side of the territory, is that all your nodes become in the middle, right?
Yeah.
But then when you're doing something like the Karuak challenge, sometimes the troops or the enemy they are on the outside, right?
I know what you mean, but pretty
and then
much
you don't get the territorial.
Everyone in the alliance is pretty much max tech or close to it.
Yeah.
Or at least we can help them with rallies.
I think they need to make it a little bit. It's like even me, like I'm nearly at 50 million, but I get to 48 now. It's not that hard, so I think they're gonna have to try and make it harder.
I hope not. Because right now I don't have to spend extra action points to finish it, so it's good.
Okay, so how long did it take you to finish it?
I finished it on the 4th day.
Okay, so you take your time exactly.
Yeah, and I don't spend any bottles of action points.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't spend any either. I'm saving all mine for KvK. Even though yesterday in an Alliance chat, you told us don't get excited. It's still early.
Kibache, good evening. How are you doing, Kiba? Welcome to the stream. Join the general voice chat on my Discord. What is the best equipment for Ethelflaed John for mix of troops? Your opinion? Well, there's two ways you can do equipment on Ethelflaed. You can either put mix of troops equipment, which isn't very accessible for the free-to-play, or you can put the equipment that's gonna boost the type of troop that you put the most, if that makes sense. Usually when people do mix of troops, they kind of put one type of troops like a little bit extra, so they do like 80%, 10%, 10%. So make sure you boost the troop that you have 80% or something like that. Just Tiger, thank you Ronnie for information. By the way, did you gonna go back to Cavs in Spain? Yes, but not anytime soon. Why you don't fight with Baba? Open field 1 versus 1. Have never seen you fighting with him. Kill event. Well, why should we fight? He has 250 million points in the kill event. He doesn't need points. He's doing fine.
Oh my god, I saw you do your training video, bro, and then you finished, and then Bubba was still, he was like, how much did he do, bro? He was at like 60 million or something, and he was still at 250, bro. He said,
Wow.
did you see what he said yesterday on the chat? He said, I normally spend 30 to 50,000 euros a month.
Look at the overall ranking on the MG now.
Crazy, bro.
256 million.
256. He's crazy.
I don't care about Leonidas. You can't spend on every single commanders. Should I expertise Edward and YSG for rallying for my kingdom? Well, if you are a rally leader, then definitely I would go with YSG first. Expertise Genghis and Saladin, since I'm Cav heavy, although, well, if you're Cav heavy, then definitely Genghis and Saladin. Don't necessarily go for archers. That should be side projects. If you're heavy on Cavs, then yeah. Is Attila still what maxing? X kills 13x. If you're a Cav player, I would definitely suggest it. We've done rallies. We've tried rallies and it's still worth it. That's what I can say. Nabu, hello legend, how are you? Sean, hey everyone. Welcome everyone, welcome to the stream. Any potential kingdom allies that you guys are considering? There's about how many kingdoms out there? Potential allies, like I know who I'm gonna be able to pick from. Can 2 Imperium kingdoms be allies in KvK? I have no idea, guys. This is all the information that I have. This is it. There's no info button, there's nothing. We are waiting for the timer cooldown, and when that's over, we will find out. There's 3 theories, which I said them at the beginning of the video. So the first theory is that the diplomacy will start after these 2 days, and we're gonna have about 10 days to actually decide the kingdoms that will be in that light of darkness, which is gonna be allied with who, or it's gonna let us know when the Eve of the Crusade will start, or it might just go straight into the KvK, which is highly less likely. Anyway, there's still time. There's still time until KvK will start. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't just do things just like that.
Only, let me ask you a question, brother. What's the best investment you've done in the whole game?
The best investment?
Regarding, could be in a commander. Regarding commander, what was the best thing that you felt like you never regretted?
Edward.
for real?
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna say Saladin and Khan maybe.
No, Edward.
Wow.
Because
But
he's
only for
he's
rallies.
he's the first commander that I just summoned him. So I done 10 sculptures in the wheel, and then I used 690 universal to max him, and got him to 60 in the same time. And I didn't regret it doing it, and I still don't regret it, because for city I'm not gonna use anything else, unless I'm doing siege. But if I have to rally with troops, it's gonna be Edward.
Second YSG.
Yeah.
He's a beast, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just don't regret it. Even in third season of KvK, we rally so many cities. It's just beautiful. Obviously, if you want to zero a city, you send Attila. Send Attila Takeda. Yeah, he's crazy, but if you want to enjoy big numbers, you just send Edward.
So you'd never put Attila with Edward. Doesn't make sense, right? This is Cav.
Well, like I said, I think Edward is the only commander. Yeah, Edward is the only commander that I actually just got him from 0 to hero, from 0 to max. He's the only commander. I just summoned him with 10 sculptures, and then I used 690 universals. And I got him to 6-star and level 60 as well.
What about the new commander, the female, the Wu Zitan? What do you think of her as a Garrison?
She's doing great in Arc.
Yeah.
She's definitely doing great in Arc. I've seen a lot of people using it, so they definitely done tests as well. So she's definitely doing great in Arc, but on our third KvK, the opponents were using it, but we didn't have problems taking her down. I mean, I was literally using Edward YSG, and when they were low on reinforcing the flag, when they were not reinforcing the flag, and the flag was like under 1 million with the swarm, and it was going down.
Oh yeah.
Because that's the whole point about Edward and YSG. They don't do so many kills, but they do a lot of slightly wounded, meaning that they take troops from the garrison. Because slightly wounded, they are gone from the garrison. So you need to keep reinforcing. You need to keep putting a large amount of troops, because he's doing big numbers, and he's taking down a lot of troops. So at some point, how many cities can you have around the flag? The people run out of reinforcements, and then you just swarm the flag down, and that's it. Bye bye.
So
was it then?
Yeah, because you shared the video, remember, where they kept on kicking people out of the alliance, and then they would come back with reinforcements. Is that something you think that is worth doing?
From the rally?
Yeah, remember that Kingdom rally where it was like an hour rally where they kept on. So when the player was low on troops, they kicked them from yeah.
Well, it's complicated, because I would know if a rally goes well from the first minute. So if I would know that the rally is not doing very well, I wouldn't just keep reinforce it. I would just cancel it and try something else.
Okay, so you think that was a wrong move?
I'm not sure what to say, because it all depends how the start was. Because if the start was looking good, even for me in my situation, could happen that maybe I have a good start and everything is looking alright, and at some point the health bar just goes too low, and I can't really know if things are actually shifting after a point. When the health bars are on both very low, you cannot tell if the things are shifting on their favor. That's the problem. So that can happen even to me. So maybe for them was actually going well at the start, and it just went bad after that. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
The Iceni pay no more tributes. Hey
Yeah, I
guys.
can-
Hello, welcome. Attila Takeda demolishes Wu. Yes, that's very true. Hi bro, can you show us the stats on your word? How many kills so far? Oh, my Edward, how many kills? Don't think he has that many. Just 9 million. Barbarian kills. So my Edward kills less barbarians than troops. Oh, look at that. Why, you want to see a true killer? Look at that. 31.5 million.
Double C.
No, YSG.
ISG. Wow. Or
15.2.
Wait. Right?
21.4. Saladin, we can do better than this. Look at Minamoto, 18 million. Oh my god, it's surprising for me too. $12 million already. Oops, that's a lot.
that's actually saying a lot that you have 12 million already.
Yeah, because it's new commander.
Yeah.
Pelagius, I'm proud of you. Make me proud. I don't know what it is. 15.8 million. I knew it. He's a beast.
You're starting. Was that your starting commander with the Spain? Civilization.
Yeah, yeah. This account actually started with Spain. 15.9. See guys, epics. Epics are wonderful. I can show you another one with a lot of kills. And, 20 million kills on Sansu.
Sun Tzu? Ah.
Where is... Does Belisarius have something? Is Belisarius going to surprise us? And 1, 2, and only 8.6. Well, still better than nothing. But look at on barbarians. 200 million barbarian kills.
You haven't checked your double C yet.
No. Let's check double C.
Did you never leave him to run around after farmers? Did you never use him for that?
15.8. No, I don't use him for that.
Ronnie.
Hello? You're cutting off. Hello? Would like to ask you what platform you use when you play Rise of Kingdoms. I downloaded BlueStack, but I have too much lag. Well, I use BlueStacks. Can you give me some advices how to fix it? I have a very expensive gaming computer, if that helps. The second thing is unlocking virtualization technology from your computer. What do you think is the optimal 5 marchers for field fight? Panigma. Well, I do 5 cavs right now, but I think the most optimal way would probably be with 1 infantry. 4 cavs, 1 infantry. Or 3 cavs and 2 infantry. It depends on your legendaries. If you have all the legendaries, I mean, there's plenty of options. If I want to include Artemisia, then I would say that 3 cavs, 1 archer, 1 infantry. Is worth expertising anymore now that it gets wrecked by Attila? Like I said, in Ark she's definitely good and she's definitely worth it in Ark of Osiris or Osiris League, Musitian. But anywhere else, I don't know if she's actually that great. She defends well against solo rally. So if your kingdom or your alliance is not willing to swarm a flag, then it's very hard to take down a Wuzitian in Lost Kingdom. It's very hard with 1 rally. if they keep reinforcing. Shrizi, hi Ronnie. What new legendary commander are versatile like Sadin Alexander? Why is G Richard? That's a good question. Well, the new ones, they are not really so versatile, to be honest. The new ones are not. You can't use them with different types of troops. Like Attila Takeda, Chaos Pacific. Artemisia, she's good in Garrison. She will definitely be good in your city as a Garrison. I'm not sure if she will do great in flags or other places, but for your city, she's probably a must-want. Unless we're gonna see a Cav Garrison defense commander, which is the only thing we don't have. We have support, we have attack, we have skill, we don't have defense. So a defense Garrison Cav commander, that's the next thing I want to see, and I'll be happy. Well, they introduced Archer. What?
I was going to say, you reckon they'll ever bring a commander that has specialities on 2, so it doesn't have to be just Cav. Imagine it was Cav and Infantry. He's powerful in 2, so that would be good.
No, because it's in the same slot, so that won't
know,
happen. They will only make combinations with what it is, with the talent tree.
Yeah. I mean, I know. I'm just saying, but imagine that you could have a commander that's powerful on 2. Do you know what I mean? And then you can use it for 2 different things.
Maybe it would be interesting, but I don't think it will happen.
It would never happen, but I'm just saying. Like the dark commanders, dark legendary commanders, that we said that was
A Dark Knight, huh? In Rise of Kingdoms.
That would be sick. Batman. I was going to ask you, because there's a big problem everyone's asking, and I think they wanted me to ask you this question, Ronnie. So, battery, in your phone, this game eats battery life like crazy. So, how do we get, so if you have an Apple, if you have an iPhone, how do you get this to work on your computer if it's a Mac?
My alt is on my phone, and I know. I literally charge my phone daily. I mean, it takes so much battery. I don't understand either. And it's a Note 9. It's not like it's an old phone or something like that, or some, unknown brand. It's a Note 9. And I literally have to charge it every day.
So how do you connect it? How do you connect it to your computer, your main account?
Well, if you're iOS or Apple or whatever, I think you need to save your account with Facebook. Some people say it works, some people say it doesn't. So I personally haven't done
that. You can do
that.
it with Facebook and Game Center.
You see Nemesis Gaming, look, he's confirming. So you can save your account with Facebook and Game Center, and then you log in on an Android device, and when you log in on Rise of Kingdoms, you just make sure you log in with Facebook.
But
No, so what? Yeah.
You can talk.
My question is, if you have an iPhone and a Mac, so if you have an Apple iPhone and an Apple Mac computer, how do you do it then?
Sell the Mac computer and buy a Windows computer.
And you have money left over.
Very possible, considering how expensive how Macs are. You definitely have some leftovers.
and then go to Tesco's and get the deal on Jack D's.
That's it. Or get some Google Play cards. But I would say that JD's sounds better.
Yeah. So there's no way with the Apple, so I shouldn't try.
Like I said, I don't have Apple device, but that's the way to do it. Like Nemesis just told you.
Yeah, I didn't even hear him.
With the Game Center.
You link your Game Center on your Apple, which is fine. But then, how do you open it on the computer?
With
You
BlueStacks.
go onto your account in the top left and settings, and then it says, where's the link thing? and you can you click on an account, and then it says link, and then you can link it with Facebook or Game Center, and then you click it with Game Center, and then you log into your Game Center on your phone or your MacBook or Apple device.
I'm gonna right now. See you in a bit. I'll be back.
You can private message him if you still have questions. Hey Ronnie, why are you not wearing face mask? That's a question I'm not gonna answer. Can you still do it with a Mac? Well, Nemesis just said it. Neil Hurst, only first commander talent tree works, so put Sansu second. Sansu second. Ginger, hello quarantine guys. Anatoline, hello from Paris. Hello. How are you doing, brother? Good to see you. BlueStacks isn't iOS, it's only Android. Well, like I said, I have never had an Apple phone. Someone handed
Apple, you don't need to have an app. You can just use the App Store and get the actual Rise of Kingdoms app.
Someone actually handed me an iPhone, and I was looking for the back button. I was looking because he was asking me, he didn't know anything about iPhone either. And I said, listen, I might have a better great deal with phones. Let me help you. He was not able to put in his account. And he wanted to make a new account because he forgot the password. So I helped him make a new account. That wasn't hard. But then I was looking for back button because I had to go back. I forgot to do something. And I couldn't do anything. I was learning about phones. So I basically started with Android, and I'm probably gonna die with Android. I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna change at all. Hey Aaron, you are using Belisarius with Ethelfled, with lower number max caps commanders. Would you still recommend this combination, or would you put her with some other calf commanders now? Well, Michael, it all depends on the amount of legendaries. As you keep acquiring legendaries, then it pretty much makes sense that you're replacing your epics. I mean, that's why you're upgrading the legendaries.
The Iceni pay no more tributes. The Iceni pay no. We must conquer or die.
If anyone is needing AP for KvK soon, you can go because there's the Osiris League event happening now. You can go onto it, and then you can go into the shop, and then there's on the events shop on the league bet shops. There's 1,000 advanced action point bottles, so you can use them. They're really cheap and quite easy to get.
Well, that's actually very true. You hear that, guys? Tips and advices from Nemesis Gaming. You can go into LeagueBet shop and you can get your advanced action points recovery. That's 10,000 action points.
How old are you, Nemesis?
12. No, I forgot my own age. I'm 13 now.
Whoa!
I was 13 on the 10th of
Congratulations.
March.
Hello, stream.
Hello. I Saffron's blueprint. I could get this and try for an expertise talent. Maybe I'll make Pelagius even stronger. You guys want to see my bets? Let me see.
Why is this person using T3 to do Karuak? You've got 18 million power.
They are cheaper to heal. Maybe, I don't know. These are my bets right now. Everything else, I don't think you make coins. the league bets, I just only care about coins. So the way I bet is not favorite. It doesn't have anything to do with that or who I think I'm gonna win. I just want to make coins. Just want to empty the shop. So the faster I make the coins to empty the shop, the better. So that's how I'm doing my bets on these league bets.
I put 200 in the ones that I think that I'm gonna are gonna win on every single one.
The Iceni
Oh, that's
pay
very
no
good.
more tributes.
That's exactly what I've done as well. I like
So,
this.
on every single thing, so every single matchup, I've done not every single one. I still have like a couple left. Otherwise, if I got 200 on each one, that would be quite a lot.
Marcus Halloway said that he likes you.
I'm surprised nobody's said that I'm your cousin yet.
You're not.
Because-
Don't lie.
Because
Mrs.
last time I was on, everyone thought I was your cousin.
Mrs., are you Legend's cousin?
Hey,
No.
so you think Ramses would be a great investment? He's definitely very, very strong according to his skills right now, but I'm just not very, very happy with small nukes. So he does 800 without expertise, he does 1000 with expertise, even though it's 1000 and 1000. I'm just not so very happy with those small things. Small nukes,
I mean,
to be honest.
Babers does that. He does 1,000 with his, and it hits
Ye-
5 targets.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So-
And he's not getting penalties for hitting 5 targets.
Yeah,
And
which is
Rams,
actually really good. No penalty, 1,000.
yeah, like Sansu. Well,
yeah.
Sansu does 800 plus 200, so it's a bit less than 1000 overall.
Yeah.
Continuous damage. That's 2 seconds. The only good thing is when you obtain his expertise that the target cannot receive any healing. So I really believe that Artemisia with Ramses can actually take down archers pretty infantry pretty good.
Especially with a Richard.
Yeah, especially if they're using a
Which is quite
Richard.
a lot of-
Well, even Wuzi
Yeah.
Tian is doing a lot of healing.
yeah, so it
Constantine
could
does a
be
big
as
heal.
good as a second rally on a double rally.
If you do second rally, you need Tomiris. You need Edward and Tomiris.
I would quench your thirst for
Because you
blood.
need the buffs. So if you're doing like multiple rallies and you're using just skill damage commanders, you need Tomiris in one of them. But if you just want to do archers, you can definitely do with Artemisia and Ramses. That will be a tanky rally. So the question is, to answer that question, if Ramses is gonna be a good investment, yes. I mean, skill damage taken reduction 30%. Like, you guys know how useful Saladin is. So definitely, the archers will be very tanky with this guy, and then you have chance for healing and you have chance for defense bonus. That's pretty solid for archers. The only thing is how well will he sustain damage when a couple of Cav marchers will actually hit him. Well, as it is on the paper, they both look like very defensive archer commanders, Artemisia and Ramses. They will definitely put up a stand against Cavs. Which sounds surprising. It shouldn't be that way, but yeah. We will see. I would say it's worth it.
But most people, like, they're a main Cav player, but I'm sort of a mix between infantry and cavalry. Because I have nearly the same amount of infantry and cavalry.
The only problem about being mixed is when you get to too many legendaries. You'll have to drop some of your legendaries. For
But
me,
like, I'm free to play, so I just use all my
well, yeah, if you're
Entry
free to
commanders
play,
and
if you're
Cav.
free to play, then yeah, you can be
but
mixed.
like for archers, I would have where is he? Herman and YSG because I got my YSG 5-1 and I haven't unlocked the other skills yet.
I'm not sure what to say about Herman. Maybe up to 6 months into a kingdom is worth it, or the first Lost Kingdom is worth it. But after that, I'm not sure if I would use Herman. Once Saladin, Genghis Khan starts to roaming around, and then you have Alexander, which also packs a lot of nuke.
So then I just start using my infantry and my.
I would say for fear battles, as free to play, you should focus on infantry and caps. So if you want to do 5 marches, that's pretty much where you should focus.
Yeah, because I have Pelagius. These are my ones that I've used. Pelagius, Sun Tzu, Babers, Joan of Arc, and yeah, those are the ones that I'd use right now because those are the only ones that I have expertise, but I have a couple of this expertise as well. But I wouldn't use them in field battles.
Don't worry, you'll get there once you get some few legendaries. You'll be good to go.
Yeah, I'm working on my Charles Martel right now.
I wouldn't spend universals on him. I'm almost maxing my Charles Martel with just gold keys.
But I don't get much gold keys. That's the thing.
Well, I'm playing on this account for 1 year and 3 months. So it was a lot of time.
For, let me see. 262 days.
You probably haven't won a lot of KvKs. Ronnie, last question. Is Sancho is good with Babers with Cavalry when Sancho have infantry talent tree? Well, if Sancho is a second in command, just Tiger, it doesn't matter about his talents. You can keep him on Garrison. That's totally fine. Second in command is just a skill carrier. So if you want to do Babers and Sancho with Cavs, that's perfectly fine. And you can keep Sancho on Garrison. That's pretty much what I do whenever I use Sancho. My Sancho is on Garrison. Looking forward to face you guys in Osiris League on Sunday. Ganem. Well, welcome to the stream. And yeah, it's definitely going to be an epic game. Almar, hey Ronnie, what do you think about Martel and Leonidas? That's definitely a solid pair. A solid tanky pair. Double shields and a lot of defense. They'll definitely be able to take a lot of punches. Very interesting. Some people here are Arabs. We would like to tell you, Ronnie, thanks for what you give. Abdul Rahman, thank you very much. Darkness to Nur, hi Ronnie, which talents do you suggest for Minamoto? Skill or Cav? Thank you. If you're not very close to max technology, I would definitely do a full skill talent tree. By full, I mean just getting the feral nature. But if you're getting close to max tech, I would do something like this on your Minamoto. This is a preference with the latent power. You can definitely drop latent power and this and go for disarm. It's just many of my marches, they already have disarm, so I just thought that a bit more damage for what?
Yes.
A bit more damage for Minamoto
20 million power. Let's go.
would not hurt. So this is for max technology, but if you're not max, I would definitely get feral nature, so you can at least pop some skills as fast as possible, as many as you can.
Ronnie, what do you think this is good? 20 million power with 1.5 million death.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of dead.
Lots of flag defending.
For free to play, that's a lot of dead. You're doing an awesome job.
And being zeroed once.
That's
When
not
I
very
stay-
awesome.
When I played for like 6 hours straight without getting off the game and I just fell asleep.
Oh, that's awful. I
woke up and I was
played
like,
I played 30 hours I think without.
what?
Yeah.
Well, you're an adult. You have alcohol.
Listen, the last hours I was literally a zombie. I was just staying there, just people to see me that I'm online, because you know they see me online and it's it has an impact. Especially after you hurt your opponents, you know, really bad. You know, it has an impact if they just see me online. So I was just basically staying online because we didn't have people to properly defend. If I was going offline, it would have been bad. So until we got reinforcements, I was keep staying online. Devil Ronin, do you think Charles YSG is good for field battles? Definitely interesting. I mean, can definitely hide YSG behind Charles, make like a semi-tanky pair with nuke. It's exactly what I do with Sadin YSG. It's pretty much the same thing. So yeah, Charles YSG can work. A lot of people do Richard YSG. I'm just not very happy doing Richard YSG. I would rather do Charles. I believe that Charles is a little bit more tankier. Richard does bring troops back, but you know, that's how he's actually tanky, just because he brings troops back. If you have to choose just Genghis Khan or Saladin and you're having max YSG, what would you go for? Some of us are limited on numbers of commanders, unfortunately, and have to bury some of them. Alright, if you want to go for the expertise, it's definitely Genghis Khan. If you want to go for just spending some sculptures, is Saladin. I mean, Saladin has a lot of utilities on Arc, PvP, anything like that. But lately they are introducing a lot of PvE events. And I can guarantee you that a lot of free-to-play players that focus on Genghis as a second after the max YSG, they don't regret it. All this Ceroli, they are getting, let's say, modified. I wanted to use a different word, but it's probably better to just say modified. They are being modified and adapted to the requirements of the players. Like, I just done a video about that, and I showed that they want to introduce more bosses. So again, Genghis Khan is very good for PvE.
I saw that with the new bosses.
Yeah.
And then there was the 3 that were coming soon.
Yeah, three they were showing and 2 was coming soon. So I'm pretty sure that that's gonna be new features, trying to give options for people what to do in the game. Maybe some people, they just want to focus on PvE, some on PvP, and Genghis is good for both. I mean, I'm being very honest because someone just said that, so I'm not sure who it was. But Minamoto, it should be a PvE commander. And Genghis literally does a better job than him. You understand?
For
Okay,
free to play in KvK is that
Because
if you don't
one
have
more
much
nemesis.
power, just
Because Minamoto has peacekeeping, so you can literally put talents that are specifically against neutral units, barbarians, you know, PvE type of oriented situations, and you have the skill talent tree. It's like the best things you need, or you know, the best two good things you need. And on top of that, he's cabs, so you also have the mobility of the cabs. So Minamoto is actually really perfect, but Genghis still does a better job on damaging than Minamoto, which is weird. That's why he's one of the top 3 that I recommend for expertise. This second to none, and the fact is doing really fast skills with a lot of damage. This is really good. And literally everyone who has them is just doing Genghis YSG on those events. And you can use Genghis for both field battles and what else? Alright, what was your question, Nemesis?
it was just that I was gonna say something about free to plays in KvK. Is that if you don't have too high power and you can't get into the top alliances, the best thing for you to do is to be able to hoard loads and loads of resources for the top high spending players so that they can keep on fighting for your kingdom.
That's very true. I think I've done a video about that as well when I did advise free-to-play players to actually create a couple of farming accounts or supplying their top fighting players in their kingdom. I think it was the video about free to play role in the alliance or in the kingdom, or free to play role in the alliance and kingdom during Lost Kingdom. I think that was the title. And that's where I actually explained about that. Because us people that actually spending some or have the commanders, we do need that. We do need resources to keep fighting. Because in the end, if we won, you win as well. You have access to higher altars, higher barbarians, force. There's gonna be Twilight's achievements that you can benefit from.
Because the high spenders, they don't have infinite money, apart from if you're Baba.
Yeah, that's very true.
Hello?
Supreme Cash, hello. Welcome to the stream.
Hi, Ronnie. I have a
Hello.
question. So, what's your thoughts on having KvK plus League in the same time?
I don't know what to say. It's definitely gonna be a challenge, but KvK is gonna take a while until the actual battle starts.
But isn't your group stages like really good group stages or not?
In the end, Osiris is just 1 hour and one time a week, right?
Yeah, but the enemy can actually push you in that 1 hour because they know the time of your game and when you're playing it.
And it's also by the time, like I said, by the time KvK or Light and Darkness is gonna start, you realize that a lot of people will be disqualified. A lot of teams. It's narrowing down to just a couple of kingdoms that might be affected.
Yeah, I was thinking about it because I'm in your group stages. My alliance group is in your group stages, so we're gonna
Okay.
be facing each other. Hopefully it'll be a nice match.
Yeah, will definitely be an epic battle.
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching your game this Sunday.
No hard feelings, right?
And listen, no hard feelings.
May the best one win.
Listen, no surprises. By the way, the new two commanders are really good.
Artemisia and Ramses.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to hear that because I'm actually thinking about them. I'm thinking to.
I did some tests. I can't tell you what's the best pairing for them yet. Maybe after the game, but but there is like 2 or 3 good pairing for them.
Got it.
For both of them.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Really glad to hear that archers will have a comeback. Maybe even for rallying, like in KvK, not just Arc.
To be honest with you, one of them actually brought back a commander that a lot of people said he's dead.
That's Alcid.
So I was like, at least he came back to life from him. So I was happy about it.
Well, I did say in my video about that when I've done Alcid's Commander Spotlight. It's exactly what I talked about in the last part of the video, that Alcid will have a comeback with these 2 new commanders. So,
yeah, but one of them like actually did more effectively with Elsa than other commanders, like a lot better.
well, that's really awesome. That's good to hear.
Yeah, that's what I was like. At least now they're gonna be tanky in the open field. They can tank and cav army with archers now.
That's a little bit weird for me to hear, but yeah, that's nice. Like I said, I'm happy archers to have a comeback because literally everyone, people that actually know what they're doing on the battlefield, they are avoiding to use archers.
Well, I'm an archer fanboy from the beginning of KvK. I started at Kingdom 6 and I moved up to the Kingdom I'm at right now. And I always been archer. Everyone had hate on them. And now they have come back finally.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
The chickens are here.
Ronnie, Guan Yu Alec is good for Battlefield or Guan Yu Sans.
They are good if nobody is targeting you and saying Guan Yu and Sansu. But if people hit you, then they just go down. They have no defense. That's gonna be the future of the field battles. Having defensive commanders with nuking commanders. Or just two defensive commanders in the march. It won't work marches like Genghis Double C or Sanzu with YSG or whatever, just pure nuking marches. It's not gonna work in the future. What's the best archer commander? Purple, not legendary. I like Herman a lot. He's pretty unique. Kusunoki has his utilities as well. There is a background on someone. Amaran, I'm gonna have to mute you. I'm sorry.
I'm so happy that Karuak is happening more often because before it was only happening every
Yeah, that's actually something I noticed as well. Karuak is pretty often known. I was surprised about
it was
that.
only like 2 weeks ago that it happened. And then
I think it was like 3 weeks, not really 2.
Yeah, but it's like a lot more often than before.
And Shadow Legion as well is pretty often, and that's also good. That's a lot of free to play events friendly that are happening.
Yeah,
Razo, my boy Ronnie, which is the best commander? The best commander? Legend Ronnie is the best commander. Which Cav commander is best for open field? Just one? Saladin. If you care about damage, this Genghis. I don't think there is a better Cav commander that can do more damage than Genghis. A survivability is definitely Saladin. And then if you just want to cause a lot of severely wounded, even if your march goes down, is Attila Takeda. Now you want Baber's talent tree with Sansu second. You can definitely check Baber's Commander Spotlight. By the way, our practice match will start soon, so I'm gonna be another minute or two here. Wish I would have stayed longer, but we have the practice match and I have to attend to that as well. So I need to recall my marches. Heal my troops. Use a 25% boost, lose a 5 attack. I mean, I could have done this before when I was doing Kara, but anyway. Let's just say.
Who cares?
Thoughts on rework of gathering legendaries, make them more like peacekeeping commanders. 1 skill to gathering, order 3, and expertise to combat. I think you want too much from those gatherers. They're still doing a good job. I'm an infantry player who want to level up some Cav commanders. Who is worth? Genghis, Saladin, Takeda. Genghis is definitely worth it. Saladin, you can do minimum investment, 5551. And Takeda is also good, 5551. Preferably would be to maxing in the end. Takeda. Can you stream your practice game? No, I will not stream my practice game. There's still Osiris League happening. Show live of a practice match. No, it won't happen. You want a mix of skill and Caving-tree. Well, we want a lot of things to happen, like more epics. Alright guys. That's pretty much about this Open Mic Friday. Thank you all for tuning in. For the live stream, Marcus Hallowish, thank you again for your donation. Thank you for your likes, for your subscribes, for your views. And like always, stay awesome. Don't remember not don't remember, do remember. Sunday, I'm gonna do live stream the games. I'm gonna try to do as many as I can. 13 and 15 UTC. My game is at 19 UTC, so I'll definitely live stream at least 2 games on Sunday. But there's gonna be live commenting on the Osiris League starting from Sunday and every Sunday after that. This is your boy Legend Ronnie signing off. Peace out, yo, and take care. See you guys Sunday.
Ronnie?